Hello, everyone. I hope that you can hear me. This is Paulette Ms. Music Jackson coming your way. And I look a mess, so sorry. It's been a long time. I think it's been a while since I've done my video series, My Perspective. And that's why I'm here today. This is a new episode of My Perspective. And it's something that let me go back. There's a subject that I had in my mind at first, like probably 6 months ago, that I wanted to do. And so many things got in the way of me doing the video, just stuff, and then something else came up within the last probably couple of weeks or so or more that came to my mind that I want to talk about as well. So I may do both. Tonight. I may do this one and then come back and do another one. We'll see. But I think tonight, right now, I want to do the one that I have been thinking about probably within the last few weeks, and that is faith and trust. And initially, when I thought about this subject, it was around religion, or around whatever higher power or being that you all believe in. For me, it's God. But as I talk about in my book, my testimony, that wasn't instant. I didn't grow up with that in my immediate household. Heard about them and that kind of thing, but we didn't go to church every Sunday and so on and so forth. It wasn't until my early adult life that I really started going to church and that kind of thing. But it really wasn't until my 30s or 40s, really, that I really started to wanting to go on my own and started to, listen to the word and really, to be honest, life experiences kind of got me more and more thinking about God and, just things that have happened and, where I've come from or where I am now, that kind of thing. So, but sometimes the reality is, and don't let anybody tell you that, I don't care whether you're a Catholic, I don't care you're Baptist, I don't care what religion you follow. There are times in life when things happen, unexplainable, good and bad, that can't really be explained. You fully don't understand why it's happening. And from learning, going to church, hearing the word, reading, and hearing other people and their experiences, it's really a matter of you trusting and believing in your higher power, whatever that is you believe in. For me, again, is God. And again, I'm going to say this again, being very transparent. It was not always like that for me. I did not, in my younger years, believe because of just life stuff, even at an early age, there's a lot I didn't understand then, and I still don't understand now. But just going through certain things, and things happening in a way that I could have never imagined to happen, and being brought out of stuff with prayer and a lot of tears and a lot of venting and a lot of stuff, But it's like, okay, I really have, and I have to, and let me say this too. Even though the main focus centered around this subject for me was religion or God and whatever higher power you all believe in, whatever, whether it's Allah, whether it's whatever. That trust and faith piece is, of course, what came to my mind. However, it goes beyond that too. Do you have faith and trust in a higher being? From where you were taught or self-taught or family taught or friend taught or whatever? But do you also have, there's trust and faith in people. faith and trust in yourself. Love for yourself. Love for who you are, where you are, or where you want to go and what you want to become. And for me, I pray a lot. And there's some times when I'm in turmoil, when I'm in a storm. And I don't mean a physical storm outside, I mean a life storm. Where I'm just not, it's like, okay, I'm trying to pray, I'm trying to believe, I'm trying to trust. But over here, why is all this stuff happening? And I think a lot of times, for me anyway, that I don't know if I want to say mistake, but I've learned some lessons, let me put it that way, in trusting and believing in people. Because we all know people will disappoint you. And I probably have disappointed some folks, not maliciously, not purposely trying to hurt anybody or whatever. But sometimes that is a part of it. When you put your trust and faith in people, they will disappoint you. They will hurt you. And I've been through that more times than I care to count. And then I had to dig more into my beliefs in the higher being, higher power, and not so much in people. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you should not believe in, we have to believe in people, we have to trust in people at some point, but I think there's a caution there. I think that we as human beings should pray, meditate, read, isolate, whatever you need to do in order to get focus back, in order to get self-love and trust back for you. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to love other people. It's okay to want to believe and trust in other people. It's okay to do that, but you just have to I think we have to be careful in that. But my main point is the trust and belief in a higher being, higher power, whatever that is or means to you. I think we just have to, for me, get the strength, whether it be mental, physical, whatever it is, all of that back. Faith within ourselves and our higher powers, whichever that is, trying to get all that back. And we're not going to understand everything. I certainly don't, of some things that go on with people and situations or whatever. There's a lot of things that are going on with me. It's like, hey, why is this happening over here? Why is that happening over there? And we want everything to happen for the good and the great and all that, for our family, for our friends, for our businesses, for right now. We want everything to just snap of the finger, blink your eye, everything happen right now. And that's where the trust and faith comes in, I think. To say, hey, I know things may not be going right over here with that person, with me, or with that person, or with this situation, with my business, with my finances, whatever. But do I have enough strength and faith and trust to know that this is temporary, whatever it is? And whether it's God's will, Allah's will, whatever you believe in. Is it the powers that be shifting and molding and turning things to teach us a lesson? To strengthen us so that we can endure the tough times? So we can trust and believe, not only when it's good, not when things are just going great, that we trust and believe? Is the lesson that we have to trust and believe in our higher powers, whether it's God or whatever. Again, I'm going to say that again. Whatever it is that means to you, it means something different from me, but whatever it means to you, talking in general, that we're supposed to trust and believe, have faith and trust in that being, that things will turn out that you believe and trust that this, whatever the situation is temporary. That we don't get sucked in to the tragedy or the mishaps or the whatever. You know, is it really meant, things in life and happenings meant to strengthen us and prepare us? Are we going to stay down, fall out? Are we going to stay there? Let ourselves stay there? Or are we going to pray and act on the strengths that are supposed to be in us? Do you have enough faith and strength, faith and trust to do that? In ourselves, in our higher powers that we believe in, higher beings that we believe in? Do you have enough faith and trust in people to know that if they say they're going to do something, that they'll do it without question, without doubt? I used to. And I don't get me wrong, everyone. I have some fantastic, amazing, wonderful friends that God has placed in my life. And some I don't even talk to every day. But I know that if I need them, they'll be there for me. And I pray with every fiber in my being, even the stuff, life stuff that goes on, that's been going on right now, going on for the last couple months, that I feel that my friends, who I really call friends, who really call me friend, know that whatever it is, they can call and talk to me or whatever, and I'll be there as well. I hope and pray they know that. That they trust and believe in that. And sometimes, again, people will let you down. I've had it happen to me, and I'm sure you all have too. I guess it's part of life. And it's a difficult lesson of life, that people in situations, especially people, will let you down. Especially that we tend to place up here, right? So that's where the trust and belief in a higher being comes in, I think. And that looks different, that feels different to each and every one of us. What do you, or who do you, or what higher power, higher being do you put your faith and trust in? Do you find yourself putting too much trust and faith in people? And do we have enough faith and trust in ourselves to do right, to live right, to be right, to push forward things that we know we should be doing, that we have the talents and gifts to do? And it's funny because it wasn't until I feel like in my 40s that I really started shifting and changing and molding some things for myself in my business and things that I didn't think I would be doing. I really start to have faith and trust in not only him, but in myself, to say, hey, no, you can't say no to all the time to these opportunities. You don't know where this is going to lead you. Have enough faith in yourself to know that you can do it. If you don't try, you'll never know. So I started praying more, started talking more to my friends, just kind of venting kind of thing, situation, bouncing off ideas, bouncing my beliefs off of them, or questioning, even though they say you're not supposed to. But, I needed something, to hold on to the faith and the trust that I had built up in my adulthood. It didn't really start until my 30s and 40s. But I needed something. I needed to hold on to that. Or else this thing that we call life, that we are living right now, people, makes it a little bit more difficult to get through. We don't, for me anyway, I can't speak for anybody else, but if you just don't have that if you don't have something to hold on to, that faith and that trust that things are going to turn around for the better, that things won't always be bad. Life is something else. I started to say something else. Life is something else. As we have all experienced, especially, not only, but especially in this last year with this pandemic. That I'm sure none of us even fathom that it would be like this. And we've lost so many people, God rest their souls. And there are so many of us, so many people that had it and survived, and God bless each and every one of you. There's still, I keep telling myself there's still purpose. There's still a reason for me being here. And I have to fight my way through the stuff and all that to get to it. I have to have enough faith and trust in all that's around me and in me to continue on, to keep pushing forward. And there are days when it is difficult. I'm not going to lie. There are days when it's very difficult. But here I am talking to all of you. I said, no, today I am going to do my perspective. I'm going to do it on this subject. Something that I have been putting off for months. I'm going to do it today. And here I am. So I hope that each and every one of you heard what I said. I hope that made sense to all of you. I hope it's making you think. Go back and listen, look over and over and over again. Share it with your friends and family. Have a discussion around this. Reach out to me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let me know what you think. Let me know about the discussions. Make comments. I will post this video on my YouTube page. Let me know what you think. Make your comments, please, and share this. Faith and trust. What do you have your faith and trust in? Who do you have your faith and trust in? Everyone, this is my perspective. I am Paulette, Ms. Music Jackson, and I will be back with another episode of my perspective. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you.